Got a reservation at Molnar's table?
This is Mulder's table. Sit up straight, baby. I'm excited to welcome my friend Michael J. Fox to Molnar's table. America fell in love with Mike, a Canadian import, when he starred as Alex P. Keaton, the young, ambitious Republican in Family Ties. He went on to star in Back to the Future, Spin City, and The Good Wife, just to name a few. In 1991, Mike was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease when he was just 29 years old. Through his Michael J. Fox Foundation, Mike has raised nearly $1 billion to combat Parkinson's. Mike has just published his fourth book, No Time Like the Future. Reading this incredible memoir is like having a private conversation with Mike, where he shares stories about his illness and health, aging, and the power of friends and family. Mike, congratulations on your new book and welcome to Molnar's table.
Thank you. Nice.
What led you to want to write a fourth book?
I started out to write a book about golf. As you know, I'm a pathetic golf addict, and I've had increasing difficulty playing, and now I find it very difficult to play at all. But I still love the game. And but before it advanced to that point, I was golfing a lot, and I was golfing with you a lot, and I wanted to write a book about golf and I kind of Venn diagram between golf and life, and golf and Parkinson's, because I figure golf is like a malady like Parkinson's. It's just another illness.
One of the things I learned about in this book that I guess I haven't been observant is your turtle tattoo. Can I see your turtle tattoo?
I just got it recently.
Are those forearms too muscular now to get? Yeah, there you go. Why did you get a turtle tattoo?
I was in St. John with my family on New Year's Eve, 1999 into 2000, the year 2000, and I was at the beach, and I was in the middle of a quandary, trying to figure out whether to leave the show Spin City to start a foundation, because I was really being pulled towards doing that foundation work, and it was tough to have energy to do both. So, yeah, so I was swimming, and I see this sea turtle comes out of the grass, comes swimming towards me, and he's got a hack out of his fin, and he's got a scar on his nose, and he's just like this big mellow dude. And so I started swimming with him, and he let me swim with him, and he just was doing the next right thing. He was just going from here to here to here. And I came out of the water, and I went up to Tracy, and I grabbed a towel, and I said, "I'm leaving the show. I'm gonna do the foundation." And it was a turtle. So when I had this year, this really terrible, horrible year that I had in 18 with all the health problems, I said, if I get through this, I'm gonna get a tattoo of a turtle on my arm.
You had the year of the turtle. 2018 was not a good year for you.
No, it was a tough year. It was starting with the worst possible thing. My father-in-law passed away, and then I had awful back pain and lack of feeling in my legs and my back, and I knew what it was. I had been diagnosed years earlier with a benign tumor, a little tumor in my spine, but lately it had, when all the stuff started happening, I got checked out, and it had grown and started to strangle the cord, and therefore I was losing sensation. And I went
totally unrelated to PD.
Totally unrelated to PD. Just a fun thing to have with PD. It's like a nice twofer. So I went to the doctor, and then most doctors wouldn't operate on it. They figured it was as my doctor Theodore, who I actually did the surgery, said to me when I talked to him. He said, I said, "No one wants to do it." He goes, "Who wants to paralyze Michael J. Fox?" I said, that was funny. So he did it. So I had this year where I had the surgery, and Parkinson's was progressing as it would. All these people, and then it extended out to my optimism and my state of mind, and I thought, if I was going to keep getting pelted by lemons like this, I'm out of the lemonade business. I'm not converting this into happiness and joy. This sucks. And so I then went through kind of a long journey back to finding out what the elements of my optimism were, and it was family, and it was work, and it was a lot of Tracy.
Mike, you've now lived more of your life diagnosed with Parkinson's than without.
Yeah. I was diagnosed at 29, and a really interesting fact is that the average age of diagnosis is 58. So I was half of that age. I talked to a guy the other day whose nephew was diagnosed at 29, but was so young, it was just a couple of years ago. So he said, "Do you have anything to say to him?" And I said, "My 29 was a long time ago. His 29 was just recently, and therefore he can. I hope and pray that we can find an answer within my lifetime, and I might avail myself of it. But we're going to find an answer, and it'll definitely be within his lifetime. So his 29 is looking better than my 29 look, and I'm happy for him."
Everything we can do to help find a cure to PD. I'm going to be making a donation to PD following this, and I encourage everyone watching this to go to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, make a contribution, and let's put that foundation out of business.
Yeah, let's get their business. Let's get it done.
You've also met some pretty incredible people along this difficult journey of Parkinson's, including the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, I've been telling a story about him lately because people ask me about seeing myself on television in various stages of my career, and I feel wistful about that at all. I feel like I missed something, or I'm missing something, or there was something, some feeling of loss, and I never felt that. I just kind of usually just change the channel. I was curious about how like Muhammad felt when he watched old footage of himself and could see himself so blithe and glib and funny. But I told Lonnie, his wife, and asked Lonnie about it, and I said, "What do you think? What does Champ think when he watches this?" And she said, "He loves it. He loves it. He'll watch for hours." I said, "That's great. That's cool."
When people stop you on the street, what's the role that they more often than not say, "I loved you in this"? Is it Marty McFly?
It used to be a split between Marty and Alex. It used to be like the same, Marty and Alex, but either one. So now it's mostly Marty McFly, and it's people of all ages.
I think my favorite cameo is you in Curb Your Enthusiasm as the Parkinson guy driving Larry David crazy.
He described me, him being suspicious and thinking I'm faking, and I get a soda from my fridge in my apartment, and it explodes all over him because I shake it up on the way, and I just thought, hey, you can't write that. You had to have Parkinson's to do that. And I thought, wow, yeah, that's what you call me. It's perfect. And so I'll go out. But I said that I not only wanted to be in it, I wanted to watch it. I wanted to see it. It was so funny. It's a funny
concept. Great. You and Tracy are 31 years. What's the key to a successful marriage besides finding a fantastic person like Tracy?
She gives me the benefit of the doubt. I mean, if I do something, that upsets her, I mean to. I mean, whatever. Like, and she gives me the benefit of the doubt, and I'm free to screw up again. Mm-hmm. But the same with her. It's just like with your marriage, you have a great marriage, and it's about laughing. It's about laughing, sharing each other's interests. And,
that helps.
Yeah, and great kids help too.
This book, at the end of the day, really is about gratitude and optimism, I guess, right?
Yeah. It is. It's about gratitude and it's about just like I found that I didn't write like this is about this is about this. But themes I wanted to explore, like fear, risk, movement and what that means to me, family, commitment, love, dedication. It talks about effort, like going through rehab and single-minded in these things, and so all these themes added up to came to gratitude and came to acceptance, and acceptance doesn't mean you have to just take whatever happens to you and suffer it. You can endeavor to change it, but you have to accept it first. You have to recognize that it's a real thing, and whether it's Parkinson's or whether it's back or whether it's a problem in your marriage or a sick child. You have to recognize that that's a thing, and then you can thrive in and around it, and you can use the other space that it leaves behind. But you know what it is, you know its weight, you know its measuring.
I'm so lucky to have you as a friend in my life, Mike. Katie and I love you and your family, and We wish you guys great success, and
we love you too, and I love you, and you're a great golf uncle, and you, Katie, are great friends, and we love to be with you, and this is terrific. This is good.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Today's Molnar's Table is sponsored by Life is Good. You know I love their comfortable t-shirts, and Katie will tell you I wear them all the time. But beyond this, I love what the company stands for, spreading optimism, gratitude, and kindness, something we can all get behind.